Welcome to Loving Energy Recharge and your daily Oracle card reading for February the 25th. We have moved over into a new card deck for today's reading. We are now in the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. These are by Colette Baron Reed. And today's overall message is coming to us as card number 50, which is Compass. Now, what I'm seeing in this card is two different messages that are kind of emerging forward. So we're going to kind of let them breathe and come into life as the message unfolds naturally. But what I'm really drawn to is seeing a compass that is pointing to the astrological planets. So I'm not an astrologer. I don't know what is happening out in the planets today, but it's really a sense of, something is shifting, something is calling your attention, something is drawing in the light. So it feels like this is a very powerful day in terms of the energy. It is something to really pay attention to, all of us, for our own journeys, for whatever is coming into the higher state of awareness. This feels like it's a significant event that is out there at the planetary level that is going to shift the conscious awakening for those that are on that journey. Now, the other thing that I'm kind of feeling within this card, this shape of a compass, is it looks to me to be passion fruit. And again, I'm not familiar with passion fruit. It's not something that I have very often. But it just feels like this sweet sense of a new beginning, of letting yourself unfold, of splitting yourself into that two, meaning to really open up and to allow that passion within you to now guide the way. The energy is there to support it. This is a new time, a new direction, a new unfolding. So let yourself embrace that energy, maybe explore for yourself to discover what is your astrological chart. There's a lot of free resources out there. Maybe take a look and follow some readers to see, what is happening in the planets today? What am I feeling in my own energy? And am I ready to ignite this fire that is emerging from within? This desire to want to bring more passion into my life. So we jump down into the soul's message and we're getting a card in protection. And we have card number 20. This is flying. Now, because it's coming to us in protection, it is wanting us to open up more to the essence of that magic that is inside each and every one of us. It wants us to get out there and have some fun, to not be stuck in the rat race, the maze, being in something that, we're not allowed to see more than what our traditional perspective was. They're saying take the blinders off, rise above what you believe to be the expectations or you believe to be your limitations, and have some fun in this beautiful energy. Let it support you. Allow yourself to start sparking that imagination and trying things in a whole new way. What brings you the laughter? What brings you the lightness? What brings you the playfulness? What can help you to move out of some of those rigid routines and patterns that sometimes we all get stuck on? Now, it is a beautiful time to start that preparing for spring. The spring cleaning, energetically, physically, spiritually, allowing yourself to lighten the load, to create more opportunities for fun. So we're going to jump right into the soul's message, the action step for the soul's message. And we have card number 6, which is mountain. Now, it's funny that I just said sorry and I apologize, and that feels like a very Canadian thing to do. I am from Canada, but I'm saying that in the way of I'm calling myself out of my own routine and behavioral patterns and mindsets that just seem to come naturally because they're so deep inside of us. When I look at card number 6, the mountain, what I'm seeing is the essence of the moon. So that planetary energy again, shining down onto a mountain, but in the mountain is a face and the mouth is wide open. So it's like the light is shining into the voice of us, into the truth of us, wanting us to examine, what is some of our habitual patterns? What are some of the things that we just automatically do? We catch ourselves saying. And really to look at that as part of that whole spring cleaning and that shift in the conscious awareness, the shift in the planetary energy to say, what else? What else can you discover that is deep inside of you in that subconscious energy that needs to come up and it needs to come out and it needs to be seen in the light to then examine, is this a barrier to my growth? Is this something that is keeping me from flying high, from embracing that magic, for letting myself just soar in the energy and be playful? So there's a great opportunity for us today in this planetary energy to just pay attention to what is coming up for you, how you're feeling, how you're speaking, noticing any patterns that are kind of emerging, noticing if you have a desire to start removing some clutter, to lighten the load, to go out and just embrace the fresh air and the magic and the beauty that is out there. Let yourself have some fun in this beautiful energy today. Don't be so controlled in the routines and that autopilot. It is time for us to yawn deeply, to face the mountains, those obstacles, and then to release it with love and light and find a new path, a new way around. It is time. Let that inner compass be your guide. You will know what is right for you. Trust in your own abilities to know that the healer is within self, the intuition is within self. Let yourself beat to the song of your own heart drum. We're sending you all much love.